Kристен, now that the saga is over, or almost over, do you feel more like, well, finally I don't have to do anything so big, I can go and do normal movies? Or more like, God, I'll miss being part of something so big?
I think that like the entire drive behind being an actor is just taking a step past the experience of reading something. It's like something's revealed to you about yourself that kind of shocks you a little bit while you read something, and then the process of making the movie is figuring out like exactly what it was that affected you. And during that, you look around and you see that you're kind of taking a similar ride as other people. Usually it's a small group. Usually it's like you look to the director and the rest of the cast, and it's really fueling. It's like to really love something together with a group is always a much bigger experience than doing it alone. And to expect to share something like this with so many people is not a normal thing as an actor. Usually it's a tiny group. So yeah, I'll miss being in it, but it's something that we'll have forever. It's like, you know, it's not the saddest thing to walk away, because I feel pretty proud of everyone. Like we really did as much as we could for the characters, and you know, there's definitely finality to this one. So it's kind of sad, but you know, at the same time, don't have to say goodbye. Thank God.
Before I came here, just before I came here, I was checking out a website that Brazilian fans put together, and it's 1000% devoted to the Twilight Saga. For example, the interviews that aired, I think yesterday or the day before yesterday on MTV, they already had them there subtitled. So they're really, really devoted. Now the saga is over. What would you say to those kids who put the site together?
It's funny that it's the trickiest thing for me to approach addressing the fans as a group, because I feel like I'm a part of the group, and as soon as you step outside of it and try to acknowledge that they're, I don't know, you can't share it as much as, it's like, I don't know, I would literally, whenever I'm asked to address the fans as a whole, I always just want to say, like, I just want to say hi, because I feel very much part of that group. So I don't want to, yeah, I don't want to step outside of it. I'd rather stay in it.
Apparently, I have just one last question left. Do you see your career from now on going more along the lines of On the Road, which you did with the Brazilian director Walter Salles, or more like along the lines of blockbusters, big movies like Twilight?
Yeah, I can't pick and choose. It really, I'm in this really great position. I've been drawn to things very naturally, and I've gotten lucky enough to see them all kind of work out. If I can keep doing that, I'm gonna keep doing that. I think as soon as you can step outside of your career and see it as a whole and think that you can influence its shape, as soon as you start trying to. It's so about one experience. Honestly, I would do I would do a movie on a Polaroid camera if it was the right story. It has absolutely nothing to do with its scope.